Hello everyone, today we talk about Dungeons and Dragons. Here with me, the 5th edition starter set, and we will see what's inside this box. Dungeons and Dragons. Now it's about 1 year that I come back to the role-playing game space, and after dozens of sessions as a player and as a master, I understood that onboarding for new player is not easy at all, mainly with the 5th edition. It's quite tough. So I decided to buy the starter set to facilitate new player to start to play. And with you today, we try to understand what's inside this big box, because it's very, very heavy. I suppose there is a lot of paper. Let's have a look to the box itself first. Nice picture. Here there is a mimic. Here there is a funny lamb. And here, a small dragon. On the back is explained the content of the box and who should buy this box. So, but now we open and we go to see.
Opening the box, we are welcomed by a Read Me First leaflet. It quickly explains the content of the box and how to use it. Then, here we have the first booklet, is the play guide. A 40 pages guide with good quality illustration containing a minimalized D&D rule set for starting playing. Then an adventure module, Wilderness, well detailed, with gameplay example for the game master and the players. Another adventure booklet, Keep on the Borderlands. The adventure included in the starter set is divided in chapters to facilitate the use of the material, I suppose. As last, Cave of Chaos, packed with illustration, maps, clear description, and role-playing example. Good. Then, what else we have in the box? Maps, a lot of them. I count 9. Let's look at this cave. Beautiful. Great quality. Nice graphics. Then here, the equivalent of props, food menu, a list of goods and services from the local shop and temples, and even a letter, I presume to kick off the adventure, included in the starter kit. And here, the real innovation of this starter set, the characters dashboard, to make it easier to enter in the world of D&D. This tool is one of the main reasons I decided to purchase this starter set. There are 4 classes. This is the fighter. Everything is clearly explained on the dashboard. This is equivalent of a semi-pre-gen character with the main stats, slot for equipment, and personalization option. This is level 1, and on the back, level 2 fighter. On the right hand side, the special abilities for this character, clearly explained. Everything is here. No need of D&D Beyond app, and when it's time to level up, just flip the dashboard. On this other sheet, the level 3 fighter, with the option to choose between one of the subclasses, Eldritch Knight or Champion. Here below, I can see the modifier for combat and the armor level. Another dashboard for the rogue, same concept as before, some differences in the main stats. A fighter has higher strength and a rogue requires better dexterity. Classic. As before, level 2 rogue and subclasses. Again, the same goes for the wizard and cleric classes. Each specialize in a primary skill, the wizard in intelligence and the cleric in wisdom. Everything else is exactly as I said before. Flip the dashboard to level up and change it when you reach level 3. Level 3 characters choose their specialization, the subclass. Here another tool, tokens, all available on these 3 glossy cards. Hit points, magic tokens, which are essentially discarded when you use a spell slot. Here props token, terrain, placeholder for a player, and monster token. All double-sided. Golden coins, and of course the dice set. The dice couldn't be missing. Set of 2 red dice. Some plastic bags, probably for store the tokens. And now it's time to open the cards. 2 decks of cards, I can't wait to see what's inside. I have already opened the box, but I haven't looked at everything. This is the first time I haven't seen these decks. So, NPC, there are many, with an image on one side and the related description on the back. Very simple, clear, for both DM and player. Then equipment with stats and description. This card should be kept on the character dashboard to make it easy to see the equipment the player is using. Healer's kit, longsword, leather armor. The rope. Let's see if the description says how long the rope is. No. The D&D 5th edition designer forgot to add the most important information. How long the rope is. Whatever. So this is the first deck. Let's look at the second deck. Character's background with slot for the associated special abilities. Species card. All the classic fantasy species are covered. Dwarf, elf, halfling, and humans. Then the magic item. We go from the classic augmented weapons to more fancy equipment. And here there are the spells. This is another tool this kit provides that I will definitely be using, because having all the spells in card format will make it easier for players to know what they have and what they can do. And I think it's awesome for area effect spell having the area of effect clearly depicted on the card, including the starting point and the shape of the area of effect. This will definitely speed up the game. Then what's this? Combat tracker. Okay, maybe I won't use this. And here we have more cards hidden under the combat tracker. Monster cards with gorgeous illustration and stat blocks. Each card represents a monster, and they are fantastic. The correct token to use, also included in box, is indicated on top of the card. What is this? It's not a monster, but the old lady can do some interesting damage with the baguette. This is funny. A little dragon, spiders, goblins, many classic monsters. Wow, this is cool. I thrown this Minotaur to my player yesterday. Another non-monster, a noble. And here more and more monsters. All beautiful. As last, probably, these are the helper cards, reporting what action a character can do in his/her turn or during a combat. This is good, very useful.
Let's have additional look to the maps, one of the things that I love most. For instance, there is this map that represents the citadel, quite nice, and here all the map of the Borderlands. As I said, there are 9 maps. Cave A, 2 sides, another cave. This one instead is another location, and to the other side another location. Yeah, pretty nice, and it's more interesting to have a look. What is it? It's a trail, and this side the woods. Once remove all the token from the cartoon, they can be stored in this plastic bag included in the box. Yeah, here we have coin, power market, and life point, and here the monster. And during I was opening, I noticed that the monster, they are also tagged, like monster number D and monster A. So this will make it easy to understand who has been hit and not. And also the box inside is very well done, because everything has its own place. And about the adventure, as I said before, this is the adventure that has been printed for the first time in the 79 and written exactly by Gary Gygax. So this is really the history of the role-playing game. And this adventure, I Google it, should take about 7 sessions. We are talking about from 20 to 30 hours to complete all this module. Okay, mission complete. We explore the starter set Heroes of Borderland. I have to say that I love the content of this box. I like the idea to have dashboard for each player and cards that represent equipment and spells. This is, I think, is a very easy way to handle what each character can do and have. There are several wonderful maps inside that can be used for this specific adventure or other adventure. There is a complete adventure with several hours of game, an adventure that originally was written by Gygax in person. So it's like a kind of milestone for Dungeons & Dragons. So for me, it's very recommended. For beginners and also not for beginners, can be a very easy way to play Dungeons & Dragons. That's all for today. If you like the video, please press that button, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Ciao!